Alright, very easy oil change. There is the part number for the filter that you need. 1 1/16 is the socket, but you probably could get away with an adjustable wrench. That's the hose that will expand out, that plugs into the pump, which we will be feeding into there. So I've used the 2 pieces of tubing that come with this Bavarian Autosport pump kit. That's all that's needed. I let it rest right on top of the battery box. Now that we got the one end plugged into the pump, we're gonna take this hose and feed it in until it hits bottom. And come over to the pump and start pumping away. And you'll see this line, it's gonna turn black. There it goes. And the oil is gonna start flowing through. You don't have to continuously pump it the entire time, but when the flow slows down, give it a few more. Slowly but surely, you can hear it being sucked out. And you can see it's filling up. Looks like it's about empty. When it gets to this point and you don't see anything in the line anymore, give a few more pumps onto it to build up some pressure, and then work this up and down a little bit just to suck anything else remaining. Now that the oil is drained for the most part, get down to here. Right down there is the filter cap, and that's why I'm using this socket and ratchet. Again, you could use an adjustable, but I just find this to be easier. Counterclockwise. Until she's pretty loose. Unscrew it completely and pull up, and out comes your old filter. Take the old filter out, just pull. This end with the prongs is what's going to go back in with the new one. New filter, and I'll show you about this O-ring in a minute. So discard this right back into the box. Put it in some kind of a bag or something, because it will leak some more out of there. And again, this just clicks in place. Push it down, it's locked in now. This O-ring here, not really necessary, but it comes with it, so I always change it. Use something, a screwdriver. I've got a little curved hook here. Get in there and snag it, and just work it away until it comes up. You could also do this before putting the new filter in. It really doesn't matter. Take the new one, slide it down. Since there's already a bit of oil on here, it should roll right into place. There is a groove. Once the threads stop, there's a groove just past it. Once you're wiped off, just take a look around the threads. Make sure there's no grit or sand in there that you're going to be introducing into the canister, and then we're going to drop it back in place. You can see down in there. Just push it in. There's a tube that slides inside of the hole in the center, and then push down and start manually spinning it on until you get it hand tight, clockwise, right until it seats. It's gonna stop. You're not gonna be able to really push it anymore. You don't. After I got that seated, I gave it a few more pumps, pulled up whatever residual oil was left. Now it's time to remove this. Pull it out, keep a rag nearby, and just wipe it off as it's coming out, because it's gonna have oil on the side, and there's a chance of dripping it onto the engine. Not gonna hurt anything, but you may smell it burning off if it does. Mobil 1 040 European car formula. The car takes 6 liters. This is about 26 bucks at Walmart for one 5-quart container. Buying an extra quart is like 8 bucks, so it's cost effective to buy 2 of these, dump the one in, and then just dump about a quart out of the other one. Make sure you wipe any crap, sand, anything else away from this cap area before you do take it off and start to fill. Recommend using a funnel. If you've got steady hands, you don't need to. Just be careful how you pour it. Now, an easier way, rather than starting off with your brand new jug and trying to measure out a liter, take your old one, pour some of it out into it. On the side here, on the right is quart, on the left is liter. So since we are working with quarts on this other one, I'm gonna fill it up to a full liter in here. Once you've pulled the dipstick out, after you let it cool, run for a few minutes, then let it cool down, wipe it off good so there is no oil remaining on there. Guide it in gently, as always. Pull out and see where we're at. Right at the full indicator.